What's up, guys? Young Bucks, Old Goats, episode number 50-something. I don't even remember. 57, maybe? Hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. Let me bring on one of my brothers here. Tank. What's up, bro?
What's going
Cheers,
on? Cheers.
my brother. I'm drinking tonight. We're drinking very similar. Glenlivet 12, which is the first time I try it. You're drinking the Founders Reserve. What do you think about that? By the way, I didn't really like. What kind of flavors are you like? Wood?
Yeah, this one is a single malt. It's a American oak. So I taste that, and to me it's really smooth. I think this might be my new go-to, bro. You know, it's not expensive. It's pretty good. It's smooth. It goes down smooth. Like I like
You're
the
more of
Macallan 12.
You're more into the Scotch than the bourbon.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I like the Macallan 12 I had the last few weeks, but it's pretty expensive. So
yeah, this one's a double oak, and they had this on special at my local. Shout out to Best Buy Liquors on US 1. It was like $35-$36, dude. Pretty good for a double cask American oak cask 12-year. Yeah. So hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving out there. Safe Thanksgiving. And like we've been doing, we're gonna go into all the NFL picks tonight. If you have any fantasy questions, we'll try to give you our best or worst advice that we can. Then we'll talk a little bit about some current events, and then of course we're going to talk about Diego Armando Maradona, and we're going to talk about DB Cooper, which is a super fascinating story. It was the anniversary the night before Thanksgiving. The only unsolved American hijacking 49 years ago. So we're going to delve into that when we get through our picks, as usual. And our other brother, Hialeah, he's not here, but I have his picks somewhere. But before we get into the picks for this week, let's talk a little bit about last week's picks. Some people here may not want to talk about last week's picks. Oh, sorry. Hialeah. Hey, you got to take the good with the bad, right?
Of course.
When we give you your props, you got to take it. You know, I took lumps last week, dude. There's always like one guy that has a bad week.
Yeah. Hialeah went off this week.
We got to give it to Hialeah 10-2. That might be the best record anybody's had in a single week.
Sean, we got Sean in the chat.
Maybe. Or Paola.
We're
not sure if he's in his man or woman persona. We don't know. I was 8-5.
Oh, which pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. I gotta tell you, I'm a little bit disappointed because I started. What was it? I think I started 8-0, dude. Didn't I?
Yeah. And then after the 1 o'clock games, it just went down.
I lost everything.
Yeah.
In the 1 o'clock games, the last 2 weeks, I've been 12-0-1, which is incredible. But then 4 o'clock night games. I'm sorry, Hialeah was 10-3. I was 9-5 because I hit the Monday nighter, and you were 5-9.
Yeah,
that is my dog and my guardian out there. So kind of crazy, dude, that I can hit those 1 o'clock games, but I just cannot do anything at 4 o'clock or the Sunday night games for that matter. So to cap off, Hialeah's up to 550%. You're at 420.
Nice, number. Pretty good.
Yeah, nice number there, 420. I'm at 563 win percentage, and then the experts at 540. So Hialeah slides into second place there, which he had been in third, and he's getting pretty close to me. He's like within 13 percentage points. Paola, how you doing? I hope it's you and not John, honestly. Otherwise, I take back that kiss. So you got to get back on the horse, dude.
Hey, not bad for a guy who's just learning about it, right?
No, yeah, for sure. And everybody's off to a 2-0 already this week, so we've gotten off on the good foot so far because we hit 2. There was going to be 3. Of course, we had some COVID, or we're having some COVID issues. But you, me, and Hialeah, we all had the Texans. We all had the
Washington football team.
Washington football team, formerly known as Dude, is this like owning a rebel flag now? Is that like owning a rebel flag?
Maybe
Or
to
not that
some.
bad?
Nah, not that bad, I think.
Not yet. All right. So we had all picked Baltimore too, right? Ravens, Steelers.
No, we all had Steelers.
Oh, really? Then I'm gonna disagree with you. I had the Baltimore Ravens.
We had Steelers, and that was Raul's lock.
Let me pull up his picks here. So there's some COVID issues. That's why that game got delayed. I think they're going to play it on Tuesday. They think that Lamar Jackson's going to play. Yeah, he has Pittsburgh, and that's his lock. Okay, I'm going the other way. I have the Ravens, and you have the Steelers.
Yeah.
Okay, let me share the screen so I can show the odds. Boom, boom, boom. Do I have it up there?
Yep.
Okay, tomorrow, Sunday, November 29th. Okay, so they think Lamar Jackson's going to play. Next up, we have the Raiders at the Atlanta Falcons. I know on the screen it says 3.5, but we're working with a 3-point spread. Hialeah going for his team. He's got the Raiders here. Do you have any trends on this game that we can sort of look at before we make our decisions? Or I don't know if you already made your decision.
I don't know. The Falcons have been playing good, but I don't know.
You got any numbers there on the trends that you can give us? Like who's hitting the number on the spread? Who's
So right now.
All right, I'll let you get the numbers up. And the Falcons, you're right, they have been playing a little bit better as of late.
All right. I got them right here. The Falcons
All
are
right,
3-2 straight up against the spread since Morris took over.
okay.
And the Raiders are 4-1 on the road this season. So they're doing good
Against
on
the
the
spread?
road. Yeah. Yeah,
That's
against the
pretty good.
spread.
That's pretty good
They've covered 5 of their last 6
in total,
Yeah.
whether at home or on the road. Okay.
Yep.
Man, that's good enough for me,
Yeah,
dude.
I think I'm gonna go Raiders.
Yeah. That put me over the edge there. Okay, so that is a consensus. Everybody on the panel and the guy that's in spirit on the panel taking the Raiders. Next up, we've got the Los Angeles Chargers making that cross-country trip. We always mention that cross-country trip to the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are favored by 5.5. Let's see what Hialeah has. You got any numbers on this, Tank?
Yeah, I got the Chargers haven't covered their past 4 games and are 7-17-2 against the spread since last season.
That is terrible, dude.
Yeah, that is really bad.
And we know that cross-country trip. We always mention it. It's tough. 5.5 at home for the Bills. I gotta take the Bills here, man. I don't see the Chargers, even though Herbert's looked pretty good, but Hialeah said it before on the show. They find a way to lose games, dude. Usually, so I gotta take the Bills at home here, dude. What are you thinking?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Bills too. That's a really bad against the spread for the Chargers.
You said 7-17-2. That is not good. All right. Next up, we've got the New York Giants -5.5 at the Cincinnati Bengals. Of course, season-ending injury for Burrow. Giants probably not going to be favored by this many points in any other game, but they are favored by 5.5. If Burrow was here, I probably would take the Bengals here, but I gotta go. You know what? Let me hear. You got any numbers first? Any trends?
Yeah, actually, pretty good for the Giants. They are 6-1 against the spread in their past 7 games, and Cincinnati is 6-3-1 against the spread this season.
That's pretty good too, but no Burrow right now, so that's
Yeah,
gotta.
it's gonna change.
Yeah, that's got me. I'm leaning over to the Giants. We've said it
Yeah,
before. They always play tough. They're in close games. They're losing, but they're kind of hanging tough.
I mean they're 6-1 against the spread in their last 7, so
Yeah,
they're always keeping it tight. I'm gonna go Giants also on this one.
I mean, until they show us that they're going to lose, right now they're not. They're undefeated. Last 7 games against the spread, one tie. All right, let's move on. Tennessee Titans at the Indianapolis Colts. I feel like this is. Have they already played this year? No, I don't think so. Titans at the Colts. The Colts are favored by 4. By the way, Hialeah had the Giants. I don't know if I mentioned that. Hialeah's got the Titans here. This is a very these teams played 2 weeks ago. I thought they played
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Was
The
this the
Colts
Thursday?
won.
Was this the Thursday night game?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I feel like we just talked about this game. The Colts won that game. We had all.
We all had Titans. Yeah.
We all took the Titans on that Thursday night game. Both coming off some tough games. Dude, if the Colts went over there and beat them, they beat them pretty easy, right?
34-17, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I would think at home that's going to be like, you would think it's going to be easier. I haven't even heard the trends. If you want to spit some out, go ahead. But I think I know where I'm going.
Let me see. The Titans are 16-7 straight up since Tannehill took over as quarterback.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, the Titans are 4-2 in their last 6 games as underdogs.
Okay,
five of the last 6 Colts games have gone over the total.
Okay, that's if you're picking the over/under. So the trends say Titans. Other than that last game that we saw.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, Hialeah's got the Titans, but I'm going to take the Colts.
Mm. Shh. Yeah. I'm gonna go Colts too.
All right. Next up, Carolina Panthers at the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings are favored by 4. What kind of trends do we have in that game?
Here we got the Panthers are 6-1 in their last 7 games as underdogs. It's not
Wow,
bad.
that's excellent.
The Vikings have covered 6 of their last 8.
Okay, that's not helping because that just means they're both doing pretty good against the spread.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Vikings though.
I am with you, and that's a consensus. Everybody's on the same boat there. All right. Next up, Arizona Cardinals at those no
Oh,
good
the
New England
disrespect.
Patriots.
They're only giving them
Disrespect.
2.5.
Yeah. Well, they're on the road, It's probably going to be, these dudes are from the desert, probably going to be a little cold, those guys will be eating their clam chowder. And, that's probably why, it's a long trip.
Wow, check this out. It's kind of crazy.
What's the trends? Yeah.
The Cardinals have failed to cover their last 3 games, and
Yeah.
they're 15-10-1 against the spread.
The 15-10-1 is pretty good, but the last 3 games,
Yeah.
not good. I've taken them a lot this year, and they've kind of been disappointing. It kind of feels like one of those games where the Patriots eke one out. Even though their season's over, dude, they could also just freaking lay an egg. You know what? My hatred for the Patriots is going to throw me over to the Cardinals.
The Patriots are 6-11.
6-11?
Yeah.
6-11 against the spread?
Yeah.
Their last 17 games?
Yeah, and 4-6 this season.
I'm still taking them. Even though Hialeah is taking the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm going Cardinals, bro. I think they're definitely going to score more than 2.5.
But I wouldn't be surprised if those no good bastards win that game at home.
Cheating somehow.
They could be deflated, though, because, their season's over, Next up, our hometown team. If you're from Miami, this should be your team. You shouldn't be on the Raiders or the Steelers. You never set foot in Pittsburgh. You never set foot in Detroit. You never set foot in Green Bay. You're from Miami. This should be your team. Front-running phonies, dude. Patriots fan. You never had a bowl of clam chowder. What the? Now you're a Buccaneers fan. You never been on a pirate ship, Those butt pirates over there. So the Dolphins are at the winless New York Jets. They're favored by 7. Of course, we're coming off first loss in the last 6 games. Tua gets benched. I didn't really like that call. I think you got to learn to play some bad games and try to win them at the end and try to come back. I get it. Flores was trying to win a game, but I don't know, dude. You're the starter. Don't let them get out of it. It's like your kids. Sometimes you got to let them. You got to let them cry if they fall down a little bit. You got to toughen them up, and that's not going to toughen this guy up, pulling him out when he's not doing well to save him. Adam Gase, old coach. Man, I gotta take the Jets here, man. I don't think the Dolphins are gonna lose, but I think this is maybe like a little trap game where they cannot perform as well as they think they are, and I think the Jets are gonna keep it close, man. So does Hialeah. What do you got to say?
No, bro. I'm taking Miami, and it's gonna be my lock of the week.
Whoa. Is there any reason why? Are the trends telling you anything? Just a gut feeling?
Nah, it's a good feeling. I know we 24 and owed them here at home,
That's right.
but I think we could do more than 7, bro.
Any idea what the weather's going to be like up there? Probably going to be kind of cold, man. Dolphins don't do really good in the cold, but
It might be.
can you check that real quick while I go on to the next game? Just what the weather will be in New York, New Jersey area on Sunday.
November 29.
29. And we're going to move on to the Cleveland Browns, favored by 7 at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Our boy Hialeah's got the Cleveland Browns minus the 7. The Jaguars are starting Mike Glennon, apparently, former Tampa Bay Buccaneer. I don't even need to hear the trends, dude. I think this will be a cakewalk for the Browns. Whenever I say that, it's not a cakewalk, but feel pretty good about that one. That is my lock of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
Miami's a 1 o'clock game or a 4.
That will be a 1 o'clock game, sir. They're not going to put that game at 4. Usually at 4 you have like those marquee matchups. That will be a 1 o'clocker.
This is It says it's gonna be like 54 degrees, sunny.
It's not so bad. They can handle that. Not so bad.
All
right.
what was this one that we were on?
We're on the anime Cleveland Browns against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I'm from Florida. I don't necessarily like the Jaguars, but I'm gonna have to go with the Browns.
What was that, like your Hialeah impersonation? Where you okay, you talk up one team and then you go with the other one. All right, so
I had to
everybody,
do it for Hialeah.
yeah, in honor of everybody is on the Browns right here. Next up, New Orleans Saints, and they are at the Denver Broncos. They are favored by 6, as you can see right here on the middle of the screen. And any trends? Last week, Taysom Hill started to much fantasy football fanfare, and he did relatively well, especially for those people who got to start him in the tight end position. Drew Lock. Hit me with some numbers.
The Broncos are 6-3 as home underdogs since last season.
Pretty good.
New Orleans is 9-2 against the spread in the last 11 road games. That's pretty good.
Better.
Yeah.
I got the Saints all day.
I'm going Saints, man. Yeah.
Oof, I am so worried. That's like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 5th game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the 7th game we all picked the same.
But you know what? We've never done this before, so who knows?
We've never done what before?
Picked so many.
Of the same games?
Unanimously, yeah.
Maybe our minds are just melting into one. All right. Well, we're using science here, right?
Yeah.
Next game. Yeah, we are in the 4 o'clock games now. That New Orleans and Broncos game was the first of the 4 o'clockers. And then next up, we go out to the West Coast, San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. That's at the LA Rams. Rams are favored by 7.5. And Hialeah is taking the Niners and the points. Looks like Niners are coming off their bye week. Rams are on a short week. They played on Monday night. Dude, after what I saw the Rams do to Brady, which was Glorious. 2 picks for old man Tom. He looked like he wanted to cry again. Giselle probably had to cry him to sleep that night, as she often does. If that guy's the GOAT and they did that to him, what are they going to do to the Niners quarterback, dude? I gotta take the Rams here. Are there any numbers backing up my theory here, or?
Yes. The 49ers won their last 3 games straight up, but are 0-3 against the spread in their past 3 games.
Okay.
Um, yeah, that's all I got really.
Okay. What's your
I'm
pick
gonna
here?
go. I'm going Rams, dude. I think their defense can take care of the 49ers quarterback.
All right. Next up. Oh, I like this. The best quarterback in the NFL is playing in this game. Of course, Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing at home against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm referring to Pat Mahomes. Obviously, I'm not referring to old man Brady, who I just talked about what happened to him in embarrassing fashion last Monday. This is going to be probably a similar embarrassment for old man Tom. The Chiefs, to me, I know the Steelers are undefeated this year. I don't care. The Chiefs, they have the belt. And to be the man, you got to beat the man. And to me, the Chiefs are still the best team in the NFL, and they're going to prove that on Sunday, 4:25 at Tampa. More Pat Mahomes, less Tom Brady. Let's go Chiefs.
What does Hialeah have?
Hialeah is let's see.
Going with Brady, of course.
No, I mean, he knows he's a Brady lover, but he's not stupid. He's taking the Chiefs. Don't do it, man. I know what you're thinking.
Kansas City is 7-2 against the spread in their past 9,
It's money in the bank.
and 15-4 in their last 19.
Like taking candy from a baby.
All right.
That's what the Rams defense did when Tom Brady was on the field.
I'm going Chiefs, bro. That's number 6.
Whoa. We're either going to have a really good record or a really bad record next week.
All
right.
of it.
So we are at the night game now. Bears at Green Bay Packers. The Packers are favored by 8.5.
The Bears are 0-4 straight up and 3-1 against the spread in the last 4 games.
Say that again?
The Bears, they're 0-4 straight up.
Okay.
And 3-1 against the spread in their last 4.
Who the hell's playing quarterback for the Bears? Do we know?
Let me see.
Because Foles, I'm assuming, is not playing. Last week, Trubisky was not brought in when he got hurt. You know what?
They got Tyler Bray also.
I don't think it's going to matter for me, dude.
But I think Trubisky should be.
I'm going to get a little bit of the hiccups there. I'm going Green Bay Packers here. And Hialeah's got the Bears.
I'm going Packers, dude.
Packers.
Gotta go with Aaron.
I mean, when in doubt, look at the quarterback.
That's what I do.
All right. Last game of the week. Monday Night Football. Dun, 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 dun. Seattle Seahawks favored by 5.5 at the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles and Wentz are just what a crap. Russell Wilson has never lost to the Eagles. This should have been my lock of the week. I got the Seahawks all day here, man. And Hialeah agrees with me.
Yeah, so do I. I don't see why they're only giving them 5.5.
They're on the road. That's the only reason. Otherwise, this spread would be closer to 10 points. Do we have any numbers backing up our picks?
Um, yeah, saying that Seattle has won and covered twice last season against Philadelphia.
I mean, they
Seahawks.
never. Yeah, so they won and covered. They
Yeah,
never really.
Seahawks have failed to go to 0 games. They're 8-3-1. The Seahawks against the spread in their previous 12 as visitors. So not too bad as the away team.
Okay, so let's see. How many games are on the schedule? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games on the schedule. How many did we all agree on? 1,
I think this is
2,
the 7th.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 out of 14. Wow. That is a lot of agreement.
It is.
So, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm saying it is a lot of same games.
That is a record for us. So, dude, I got to talk about this fight for a second. Tomorrow night, Mike Tyson is making a comeback. He's going to be facing off against Roy Jones Jr. I was kind of excited about this, you know, kind of like a freak show thing. Tyson's, I think, is 54 years old. I think Roy Jones is 50. They're fighting an 8-round kind of exhibition where they're not supposed to try to knock each other out, and they cut back the rounds to 2 minutes. Are you excited about this?
Yeah, actually, I was. I've never seen Tyson fight, but
Live?
right, exactly. But after you told me all of that you're saying right now, it's like, wow, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, for those that are old goats and were around in the 80s, there was really nothing like a Mike Tyson fight, dude. And if you got up to fix yourself a drink or something when that first bell rang, you might have missed the whole fight, because he was killing people. I'm still intrigued, even with all that, but I feel like Roy Jones is the he fought, I think, a couple years ago only, dude, and Tyson has really been inactive for a long time. I mean, early this year he was like not in great shape and smoking a lot of weed, and then it got into him. I guess the money, even though I heard some of the money's going to charity. Um, I think Roy Jones, if those rounds would have been 3-minute rounds, even more so. The shorter rounds helps Tyson more because he's the older guy who's probably not in as good shape. Also, Nate Robinson, former basketball player. Also, Nate Robinson played cornerback at Washington. I found out not too long ago. He's gonna face. Is it Jake? Jake Paul. Jake Paul is Logan Paul's brother. Logan Paul's the big YouTube personality. Is that his claim to fame, that he's his brother, or he also is like a YouTube guy?
Yeah, I think they both got famous with Vine when it first started.
Jake has fought, I think, a couple times.
Logan.
They both have, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I think Jake has too, but I have never seen anything about Jake's fights.
I can't remember who he fought. I know his brother fought another YouTuber.
Yeah, KSI.
There you go. And then I don't know, can't remember who this guy fought, but he lost. And apparently Nate Robinson has some skills. Like, he's a multi-sport athlete. I don't know if that's enough for me to drop the $50 on the fight or not, but that's what we got there. Let's see. if they have the card up here somewhere. You know what's interesting? We're going to talk about Argentina in a little bit. In Argentina, I don't know if you know, they are able to watch like almost all the fights usually without, pay-per-view. Did you know that?
No, but I believe it.
Yeah, I guess nobody's really going to pay for it, so they just show it. I guess. I don't know how that works. Dude, this is the rest of the card, but I really don't know who any of these people are, other than the aforementioned Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr., Jake Paul, and Nate Robinson. And I know those guys not for their boxing. So,
I don't know if you're still sharing the screen. It's still on the
my bad.
pics.
How do I do that? It's still on the pics. Huh. Having some technical difficulties here. Let's see. Stop screen. Share screen. Your entire screen. You got it there?
Yeah.
So that's the card right there.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess the only one that's worth it is Tyson, really.
Yeah, I don't know if that does it for me. All right. Next up, I want to talk about this guy, Dan or DB Cooper. So 49 years ago to almost to the day, because it was the eve of Thanksgiving, this dude in Portland gets on a 727 with a briefcase, wearing a business suit, sits down in the back of the airplane, hands a note to the what are they called? Stewardess?
Yeah.
Is that what you call them? Airline
Yeah.
stewardess, young lady. And then
Flight
she kind of
attendant?
think flight attendant. That's the word I was really looking for. She thinks he's trying to like hit on her, give her his phone number or something. So she just puts a note in her purse or in her pocket. And then, he says, "Hey, I think you should read that note, young lady. I have a bomb." So he shows her his briefcase with what appears to be a bomb inside. She sits down next to him. Actually, first he gives her the demands that he has, and then she comes back. At that, I think initially he was trying to stop the plane from taking off to do his ransom right there, but it was too late to stop the plane. His demands were $200,000, which in 1971 dollars, if you translate that to today's dollars, I think it's like 1.2 million, something like that. And then 4 parachutes. They make the flight to Seattle, which I think is like a 30-minute flight. They land. He allows all the passengers to leave except the 2 pilots, like a chief, and then that stewardess. So 4 people plus him, I think, is who stays on the plane. He gets the money. He gets the parachutes. He tells the plane to fly, I believe, at 200 miles an hour and with the flaps down and no higher than 10,000 feet, which I think, like most planes, when you go kind of a long distance, it's like 30,000 feet, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. They were headed towards Mexico. With the way he wanted to fly the plane, they told him, we need to stop in Reno, Nevada for refueling, which he was fine with. Halfway or part of the way to Reno, he opens the back door. He sends the stewardess to the front with the pilots. And with only him in the back, he opens the back door. This plane had like a hatch in the back. Let's see if I can show it. DB Cooper. What did I say it was? A 727?
Yeah.
So it has like a little hatch in the back, and it opens, and then the stairs open. That's really how you would get on and off the plane. Let's see if there's a picture of that. Okay, you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, looks like that. So he opens that up, and then they feel a loss of pressure in the cabin, and he's gone. The only thing he leaves behind is a tie. He lands somewhere in like mountainous, kind of rough wilderness area, and there's a lot of other little intricacies to the story, but basically never seen again. Only hijacking in U.S. history that's unsolved. They don't know who this guy was, if he died, if he lived, if he survived with the money, because it was difficult, to jump, and then you have to hold that bag, that duffel bag of money, while you're, pulling your chute and, working your chute and stuff. So kind of became like a folk hero because, nobody was really hurt. I think the insurance company is the only one that was hurt. He didn't kill anybody, no crash. The only person that could have gotten hurt was him. So shout out, cheers to DB Cooper. You either died or pulled off the perfect crime. Either way, you're probably dead because they said he was in his 40s. Pretty fucking interesting story.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy.
The crazy thing about him is that they closed the case a few years ago. They said they'll reopen it if anybody finds the body, a parachute, or any of the money. They did find some of the money years later on a riverbank. There's been some suspects over the years, one of which was a dude that did the same exact crime 4 years later. So some people who got caught, that guy got caught. Some people are convinced that was the same guy because he had to do it again because he lost the money. And some people say no, it was just a copycat crime and not the same guy. Another one was a dude that there's a good HBO documentary on this that I saw. The wife says that the guy that she was married to admitted to her on his deathbed that it was him, and they went back to the Seattle area one time, and they found him when he came back to the hotel room. He was all dirty and super happy. Maybe like he had been digging, and then I think the lost bills were found shortly after that. The other one is kind of the craziest one. A person who had a sex change. It was like the first person to have a sex change in that Seattle area, if I remember correctly, and that person admitted to their friends that she, formerly a he, was DB Cooper. And then the other one is the copycat. And then there was a lady on the documentary who said her uncle was DB Cooper, and her dad admitted it to her. Don't you remember? He hijacked the plane, and he came back all kind of beat up one Thanksgiving weekend. I find it fascinating, dude. The guy technically could have been back to work on Monday. You know what I mean? To not raise alarms. At the time, they were looking for anybody who, hasn't come back to work or anybody that's come up missing. The FBI usually gets their man, and this is one where he did it. You got to be pretty good with your money, I guess. I did hear on the History Channel that they found some DNA on his tie, and with the DNA, they were able to. This is the dude who did the copycat crime. They were able to eliminate some suspects. This is the lady who says her husband. That's the sketch composite. That's what some of the bills look like. If you're bored another Thanksgiving, check out the documentary. It's called, I don't know what it's called. It's called DB Cooper. What's it called? It's something on HBO. Mystery of DB Cooper. It's what it's called. All right. Ready to move on from DB Cooper?
Yeah.
Let me see if there's anything. Oh, yeah. Another thing, just last thing, they said the guy probably was like ex-military or ex-pilot because he was really good with like when they were flying over places. You know, the stewardess mentioned, oh, he knew where the major cities were and where landmarks were. So maybe like somebody with some flight experience. Do you think he made it, or you think he died, or do you think he made it without the money, or he made it with the money? What would you guess if you had to guess?
Since they found the bills, I would have to say maybe he made it without the money. Because, yeah, it's kind of hard, like you said, to hold the duffel bag, fucking control a parachute.
Yeah, I want to believe that he made it and with the money, but probably more likely he either didn't make it or he made it but without the money. All right, let's move on to your fellow countrymen. Of course, big news out of Argentina yesterday. Diego Maradona passing away at age 60. Did you hear that there was like a whole confusion on Twitter and social media that people thought Madonna
No.
died? Yeah. There was, which is kind of weird. What do you think about when you hear Maradona?
Fucking the best player of all time for me. I know a lot of people say Pelé, but I just feel like the level of play, the teams, Brazil was dominating almost every year. And I don't know, I just think that it was harder for him. He was good, but there was a lot of other good people during those years that he was playing. And obviously, fucking, I think he's an amazing player. Just, I don't really like the way he is as a person. And not that he's like a dick or anything. He's just, I don't, we're human. We make some decisions that are not the best for us.
Everybody makes mistakes. This guy, absolutely one of the best, arguably the best to ever do it. I mean, my football knowledge, American football knowledge, is way more than my soccer knowledge, but I do dabble a little bit in the beautiful game here and there, so I know a little bit. For me, if you're going to build like a Mount Rushmore of soccer, obviously he's on there. Pelé is on there. He won 3 World Cups. Pelé, between friendlies and club career and international career, 1,200 goals, unheard of.
Yeah.
Not to me, he's the best for the World Cups and the goals and all that. But you could say, I don't think you could say, you're you're dead wrong either way. But then you got to put Messi up there, dude, and you got to put Ronaldo up there. Those two guys are still active, and maybe they don't get their appreciation because they're still active when you talk about this. But 20 years from now, people are going to be talking about those two guys. Like, we can't even decide who's better. Sometimes, most people say Messi, but it's not like imagine if Messi didn't exist. Ronaldo would be the
Yeah.
unchallenged. Either one of them would be the unchallenged by far best player in the world. Would you
Yeah,
agree?
that's yeah, for sure. That's why I find it stupid when people try to fight it, be like take sides on who's the best. It's like, dude, enjoy it, bro. You're watching the two best in the world, and it's like how you said, if one of them wasn't here, then that other one would be the best in the world. And we get to see two of them. And we got to see them for a long time go at it in the same league.
Absolutely, man. That's just if you're a soccer fan, that's just a privilege to have those two guys playing at the same time. And Ronaldo is probably more of like a guy that developed himself and I think made himself into the player that he is. And I think Messi probably just has more natural God-given talent. Not that he doesn't practice hard and work at his craft, but it feels like he had more natural talent for
Yeah.
me at least.
Yeah, to me
Uh,
Messi seems more like smooth and natural when he's playing. Ronaldo does a lot of tricks. He does a lot of like freestyle tricks when he plays, so you can see he puts in his work. He became that person.
to me, what Messi missing, is obviously that World Cup title.
Hmm.
I wonder if Messi wins that, is he the greatest of all time? Or is that ship sailed? Is he going to be just too old of a dude to even be like a real factor? When's the next World Cup?
Now in 22, I believe.
22. Yeah, 2 years from now. I mean, he's still playing at a high level, right?
Yeah, but I think definitely this is gonna be like his last of him being like really good.
This season,
Yeah, this World Cup is gonna be like his last, like where he's a major part of the team.
yeah, dude, he's gonna be I think 34 if I'm not mistaken, which is he's already he's got to be trending to the other side of his
Yeah,
prime.
definitely.
So I don't know, if he wins it, if they win it, and he's just not like a major part of it, then that'll still leave some doubt.
Yeah,
I
I
think,
don't know.
but would he have been greater than Maradona if you would have already won a World Cup in your
Yeah,
eyes as an Argentine?
yeah, and as me seeing him play, seeing him when he came on in the for Argentina off the bench and what he became, I just feel like Maradona was more. His World Cup meant a lot more to Argentina than it would mean to Messi now, because 4 years before, the England and Argentina were at war, so it
Yes,
meant a
we're
lot
talking
more.
absolutely. We're talking about the Falkland Island Wars, known as las Islas de las Malvinas, which is a small, I don't think it's that small, but it's an island off the coast of Argentina. Let me see if I can look it up. Isla Malvinas, which, these pirates coming over here to take, not over here, over there, to take this little island. I mean, dude, that's got to be more yours than theirs over here, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
But they decided, that they wanted it, and a lot of people died, and yeah, that was like 82, and then that 86 World Cup. Uh,
where he scores out arguably the best goal of all time.
Well, kind of has two amazing
Two,
goals in the
two
same game.
history, fucking historic goals.
One is here, the hand of God. So he gets that goal in with his hand.
Which right there is like disrespect. You know, I think that was the opening goal.
It's like a Tom Brady kind of move.
Not really, dude. Tom Brady fucking plans and fucking
You're right. Yeah. They're more planned. So he gets that goal in against. This was against England,
yeah.
and this was not the final. This was on their
No.
way
Yeah, I think it was might have been the semis.
to the final. I do not want to show the other goal because we've had some issues showing videos and stuff in the past. But look it up. This is known as the goal of the century. Dude gets the ball on his kind of deeper, I would say like 3/4 of the way in, maybe on his side of the field,
Yeah.
and just, basically runs through the whole entire team and scores an amazing goal. It's known as the goal of the century. There's some videos that'll compare some things Messi has done that look exactly like that. Messi had one with the hand. He had one like that. Obviously, not on the same stage, right?
Right.
I know the dude just died. I have issues with the guy off the pitch, for a bunch of other stuff that I'm not, cool with, and I'm not down with, a lot of that stuff. Also, what would this guy have been if he never got into the drugs and alcohol and all that stuff? Can you imagine?
He probably would have been the greatest player of all time.
Undoubtedly, like nobody, he could have won one, maybe two other World Cups. They won the 86. I think he was on the 82 team. There was even a chance of him being on Argentina's 78 team, but I think he was like 17 or 16 and they decided not to put him there.
Yeah.
But he had a chance to almost be on that one. In 1990, he got him back to the final, which I think they lost to West Germany, who's always kind of been like nemesis to Argentina.
Yeah.
And then in 1994, they come to the U.S. for the U.S. World Cup, and he gets ousted for the doping. Argentina had a really good squad in that World Cup too. I'm sure you've seen these pictures. I wonder where this lady is. It's funny how like she's hugging him and like holding his hand. What a little guy too, dude. The guy was like a little tank.
A lot of people
Of,
don't respect him or make him the greatest because of the doping and the drugs.
I mean, he's a god in Argentina. You know what I said this to somebody the other day. Like, I don't think that guy could do any wrong in Argentina. Almost like hardcore Trump supporters here. Like hardcore Trump supporters, Trump can never do any wrong, right?
Right.
Like they'll always, you know what I mean? Always find a way. And he has that kind of like Teflon, bulletproof type thing where like no matter what he ever did off the field, sometimes even on the field, like still, nobody turned their back on him. Of course, one of the other things, it wasn't just that too. He's like his international career. He went to Barcelona.
His club career,
What did I say? His national career?
international,
Yeah,
which
international club
that's
career.
countries.
Yeah, internet is club career. He went to Barcelona first, and then he was transferred to Napoli, which was a small, well, still is, small little club in a small area. Not a really well respected club or place. You know, they were kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to say ghetto, but kind of like
Yeah, it was like the
within.
hood.
Yeah, it's kind of like the hood of Italy, right?
Yeah,
Which probably he fits right into. That's where he came out of,
yeah,
and he won 2 titles with that team, which I think they've never won. I'm not sure about before, but I don't think they've won like the domestic league. You know, like they were beating, you know, Juventus and Inter and, you know, all these big clubs, which is crazy, dude. That's why, like, he's like a saint there too. I
yeah.
heard
They
some
loved them in Napoli.
like a literal saint there, which is funny, you know, given some of his off-field things there. But that's kind of the guy he was, right? Like to extremes, you know. So good here, so bad there, you know, with addiction and, you know,
Yeah,
children all over the place. And, you know, I didn't like, you know, the stuff with Cuba that he would go hang out with Fidel and stuff. So like most Cubans are not really down, you know, with him because of that. But again, on the court, on the pitch, the only thing you could say is, wow, I wish that guy would have probably just not done all that stuff. What could he have been? Because that's crazy, dude. If you think about North American, well, not that we don't play soccer, but you think about the 4, or let's just say the 3 major sports: football, baseball, basketball. How many guys that have been involved with doping, drugs, alcohol are still considered the best or in the argument?
Probably Barry Bonds is the only one I could think of.
Barry Bonds on the steroids, without a doubt. That's a good one. To me, that guy is still one of the best hitters of all time because, dude, you could take anybody off the street and pump them full of steroids. They're not going to have steroids. Don't give you hand-eye
Yeah,
coordination. You know, it's a shame. That guy, I think, was still a Hall of Famer without the steroids. He just became like a video game player with them. But usually you get a guy like, you know, Doc Gooden, Darryl Strawberry, who kind of ruin their career with drugs and alcohol. Um, you know, it happens over and over again. There's many examples where guys,
J.R. Smith.
yeah, they just become kind of pretty good players or could have had a better career or a shortened career. I mean, Maradona played until like the late 90s.
Yeah,
But, you know, the guy had his demons.
yeah, for sure.
What's up, Edwin? Happy
Oh,
Thanksgiving to you too, bro. Hope everything's
happy
good out there
Thanksgiving.
in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, Bad Bunny just put out a new album.
Oh, really? Bad Bunny. That's how I call him.
Un Conejo Malo.
Bad Bunny. What's up with Thanksgiving in Puerto Rico, bro? Is that like
No, I don't know. I live in Florida.
No, Maguire? They both were sticks when they first started. Had both their rookie cards. Yeah. Those guys definitely
Maguire.
didn't look the same. Tell me about Thanksgiving in Puerto Rico. Is that celebrated, Edwin, or is that not really a thing over there anymore? Let me ask you a question, dude, because this will tell me something too. And I know your father a little bit. I mean, I don't know him, but I met him a couple times. What does he say about Maradona when they talk to him? Because I know some old school Argentinian guys that are kind of, you know, like family people, respectable people. I think I know how he feels about him, but what does he say about him?
Oh, he always thought he was an amazing player. He just didn't like who he was off the field. He didn't like all the drugs he took. All that Cuba fucking Che shit. Um, he actually says that he considers Pelé to be the best because he called him un señor. He was like a fucking gentleman on and
Wow,
off
dude.
on and off the field. Yeah,
I gotta have your dad on the show. He's like the only Argentinian I have ever met to say Pelé is the man.
yeah, because of the fact that he's that kind of
But
person.
but then we're talking about off court, off pitch
Yeah, yeah,
things.
that's what he's.
Yeah, Pelé obviously kept his nose clean, so to speak. Um, I don't want to get into all the laundry list of things. For the sake of our Argentinian friends, let's try to remember some of the stuff he did on the pitch, uh, especially winning a World Cup, and some of the things he did in Napoli and Boca Junior. He was Boca also.
Yeah,
I don't know. Let's see. What did he? Argentina Juniors. That was his first club. Boca Juniors. Couple years, 81, 82. Then Barcelona, 82, 84. 84 to 91 in Napoli. Then Sevilla. Then Newell's Old Boys. And then from 95 to 97, you kind of got like fat, dyed-haired Maradona back at Boca Juniors for 30 games. I really only played 70 games with Boca Juniors, 35 goals. And that time in the U.S. where he got busted for the doping, that's the last time he ever wore the Argentina jersey. So it's crazy, dude. His career and his trajectory is really nuts. Of course, we celebrated Randy, Dia de Acción de Gracias. We just like pernil more than turkey. Pelé is the GOAT. I will agree with you. I will say this. The book has not closed on Messi or Ronaldo yet, right?
right.
So, those guys play. They're already kind of there for me, close by. I don't know about personally. To me, they're closer. They've closer from distancing themselves from Maradona. 3 World Cups is just really fucking. That's hard to fucking top, man. I know the guy only played really in Brazil, and he played in the U.S. at the end, the Cosmos, the New York Cosmos. But you kind of put those 3 World Cups, and you're like, holy shit, dude, that's fucking hard to beat, man. Because you're talking about like that. That's not Tom Brady with 6 rings, right? You could do that in 6 years, technically. The minimum amount of time, huh?
Yeah, you can get 6 NFL rings, 6 Super Bowl rings in 6 years.
You could get 6. You could get 7 NFL rings or any other sport, basketball, baseball, 7 titles, while in that same time frame you can only win 2 World Cups because you can't play more than 2 World Cups in 8 years. So that's the minimum amount of time it's going to take you to win 3 World Cups. Minimum would be 8 years if you like just came in, and then 4 years later you came in, and then 4 years later, so kind of 8, 9 years. But dude, you can't. It's so hard to win a fucking World Cup.
Yeah, it is.
You got to be at the top of your game at that specific time. So it's not like a season where I'm starting injured. I'll get back before the and you got to be healthy and at the top of your game when that tournament starts. And then you got to beat the fucking best of the best of other countries. And then you got to do it like again. You got to be 4 years older. You're getting older. You're getting older every time.
Not just older, 4 years older.
4 years older. And then every year there's like young bucks coming trying to take your spot, you know? Because everybody wants to play. Everybody wants to rep their country. So that's the thing that gets me about Pelé, that he was able to pull that off. Even though I think one of those he was kind of injured, and then another one he was really young, and then there was the last one when he was older. He did it throughout a few years. You know, he was around for a long time. What else do we got, dude?
We got that shit that the guy took a picture with Maradona.
Oh yeah, why don't you tell that story? Because I didn't know about that one.
So there's this guy. They actually exposed his name and everything. It was Diego Molina. He worked for the funeral home that Maradona was sent to. And
Hey,
he
and
ended
how
up
many? Sorry to cut you off. How many dudes are named Diego in Argentina?
a lot,
And they're named,
probably because
and
of him.
yeah, mainly because of him.
I
Sorry,
have a
Diego
cousin that his
Molina.
name is Diego Armando. I have a cousin that's his name.
Who doesn't, bro?
Yeah, Diego Molina. And somebody tweeted out this shit that it was like, I don't know who it was.
Is it this picture right here, bro?
Yeah.
So this dude, he looks kind of like an Undertaker, right?
Yeah.
So this guy works at the funeral home where Maradona is.
I have a
Obviously,
picture where you see the body, but I don't know if you want me to show that.
we're probably gonna get pulled if we show it.
Yeah. I'll
Look it
just
up
send
on
it
your
to you later.
look it up on your own time, guys. It's probably the rest of that picture where, you know.
Yeah, so somebody said, whatever, we're not gonna rest until you pay for this shit and whatever. And allegedly, that guy was killed. He was found. Yeah, he was found killed. Let me see. He got fired from the funeral home after that, and
Well,
then
it sounds like you got fired from a lot more than just a funeral home. Right?
yeah,
Holy shit, man. So dude takes a selfie with dead Maradona, and then some associates or family or whatever of Maradona find this dude, allegedly, obviously, and kill him. Is that kind of the story?
yeah. It was his lawyer. His lawyer said Diego Molina is a scoundrel who took a photo next to Diego Maradona's coffin. For the memory of my friend, I will not rest until you pay for such an act.
Bang bang. That's fucking crazy, dude. I also heard that his lawyer. You were talking about Maradona's lawyer, right? Is that who you said that?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's the same guy. He probably has multiple lawyers, but might have been the same guy. Was saying that it was negligence, that he shouldn't have died, that the ambulance took 30 minutes, which I think that's standard time in Argentina, dude. 30 minutes to get to the house. So, I mean, in some ways, dude, it's amazing that the guy made it to 60 with the amount of drugs and alcohol and the shit that he put himself through.
Honestly, when I heard it, I was surprised, but I wasn't shocked. I was expecting it.
Yeah. First, you're like, "Oh shit," and then you're like, "Yeah, kind of makes sense that happened." Did you see all the manifestations in the streets and stuff?
Yeah. I saw a couple. I saw this one where they were the what's the car called that takes the casket?
The hearse.
Uh, the hearse. Yeah, I saw when that one drove by and people were like there, like cheering and shit.
I don't have images. I don't even know what you would call that. Uh, but there was like a ton of people out in the streets, kind of celebrating or whatever. Dude, that just looks like a COVID fest.
You're not sharing the screen, bro. I don't know.
No, I'm looking for the
Oh,
correct
okay.
pictures before I do. I can't find them. If you see some, we can just share yours. Anyways, yeah, just like a bunch of people out in the streets. Um, I know I've talked to people over there, and they're tired with the lockdowns they have over there and stuff. I talked to Shun. He told me, people are tired, and that he's glad, that they did that, so like there won't be any excuse for the lockdowns now. I also said, dude, you got to be careful that it goes the other way around. That they say now the cases are on the rise because of that, and now this is why we got to lock down more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got to be careful with that. We'll see. Uh, at least we're getting near the end of this fucking year, bro.
Yeah. Finally.
You know, sometimes you just need that calendar to change, and then I'm starting to feel a little bit better now. Just the weather's changing a little bit. It was 69 degrees out
Yeah.
here earlier. Which is nice. What else do we got? What else is going on?
Black Friday. You did any shopping?
Oh, dude, thank you for reminding me. Did I do any shopping? I bought some cigars. I bought some
But were
Black
they on
Friday.
special though? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got some Oliva brand cigars from JR Cigars. Shout out to JR Cigars. They're not a sponsor, but they could be if they wanted to. But you know who is a sponsor? Man of
Man,
Action Figures. You know. So let's see. What is Man of Action Figures doing? Am I sharing their website?
Yes.
Black Friday, Cyber Week. You can use coupon code CYBER30 for 30% off. And check the homepage. We got some stuff, deep discounts, some Mezco Batman figures, little Bigfoot truck, retro Wonder Woman, Mego style from the 70s. We got some stands here for your Masters of the Universe classics. We got Disney's Mickey's 90th anniversary Master Key ring. Is that from the game Kingdom
Kingdom
Hearts?
Hearts. Yeah, I think it is.
Look at this one, bro. What do you think about
Oh,
that?
Krillin, Kid Krillin.
Do you have that one?
No, I do not.
You might have to stop by Man of Action Figures over
And
at. Sorry, go ahead.
I think I might actually. There's
Yeah,
also some in-store specials, also, right?
that's right. We're posting daily in-store specials. You can check out our Instagram for that, which is Man of Action Figures Inc. We got a couple Dragon Ball. Here's one of the Dragon Stars, $13.99. We got Artifacts Cyclops, Artifacts Plus from Korobukiya, $34.99. Bishoju Harley Quinn, $44.99. This is a nice big statue here, Wonder Woman, $49.99. Sideshow, Luke Skywalker, Hot Toys, Stormtrooper and Officer, $3.99 pop. You can't beat that, dude. Usually these things are like $9.99, $10.99 a pop. This is $3.99. Dig'ems. Dig'em, not Dig'ems. Dig'em. Honey Smacks. Good cereal. Marvel Select, Spider-Gwen, $7.99. And this is not a Black Friday. What is that doing there? I'm gonna have to talk to the programmer. But that's manofactionfigures.com. Check them out if you're in the South Florida area. 27551 South Dixie Highway, Naranja area near the Keg South. Have you been to the Keg South lately?
Not lately. I think the last time I went was probably with you when we had the beers.
We didn't eat that day, right?
No.
This was pre-COVID, by the way.
Yeah.
Um,
Very pre-COVID.
yeah. Now, I've heard that they have a pretty fucking good burger, which I have not had.
I haven't had it. I've only had their wings there.
But their wings are like fucking turkey wings, bro.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers are big, bro.
Yeah.
Real.
Man's wings.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta be like a real big dude. I ate them, I pride myself.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But I think I took some home. I don't think I finished them. They're if you wanna again, why am I doing commercials for people that are not sponsors? But still, if you're ever in that area after you go to Man of Action Figures or before, you can go get a picture and you're not gonna be disappointed in the portion size, and the food was good. I gotta try their burger. That's on my to-do list. We talked about burgers and stuff one time in the post show, right? We never did it on the show.
Yeah, I think it was on the post show.
What? I think we brought it up because Fuddruckers was closing. I think it's closed already in the area.
Yeah.
That was a pretty fucking good burger. You ever had their burger?
Yeah. That was my. If I wanted a good burger, that was my go-to place right there.
Yeah. Nice. I like you could make your own condiments and stuff, and pretty fucking good. What's another good burger for you?
Like if we're speaking gourmet or honestly fast food wise, for me Wendy's hands down has the best burger.
Which
most
one?
Real tasting Wendy's.
But like a specific burger or just their patty?
No, just their patty. Yeah.
Okay, but what's the one that you get when you go
Dave's
there?
Double.
Shout out to fucking Dave Thomas, dude. Dave Thomas I don't even think he graduated high school. Did you know that?
I don't know who the fuck Dave Thomas is.
He's the founder of Wendy's.
Oh.
And I don't think he's around anymore. I'll show you Dave Thomas. And that was his daughter, if I'm not mistaken, Wendy. We made the logo of his company. That's Dave Thomas. So the thing about him was he never graduated high school. Am I making that up? I think he went back later. See if that gets any hits.
Yeah, right there. The second one was a high school dropout.
There you go. I don't recommend it, but you could still do good things, especially without college. You don't. Not saying college is bad. If you like, studying and all that, it could be good for you. But
you know why the burger's square, right?
No, I don't. But I'm sure you're gonna tell us.
So the meat hangs out of the buns.
That would make sense. But why do you want that? Because you don't want bread hanging over the buns?
I don't know. That's one of his commercials.
It is better to have meat hanging out of the bun than bun hanging over the meat, I think.
Yeah.
I personally, when I'm doing fast food, number one is the Whopper with cheese.
I had a Whopper the other day. I had the Impossible Whopper too.
Come on, dude. Why
Have
would you
you
do
tried it
that?
or not?
I mean,
Have
my
you
wife
tried
eats
it?
that. Yes, I'm about to tell you, dude. My wife
Okay.
eats that because she's kind of vegetarian. Um, nah, bro, that's wrong, dude.
It's a fucking it's a disrespect, right?
Why would you do that? Why did you do that?
I tried it, dude. I didn't get one. I tried it.
Oh, you had like a bite of somebody's
Yeah.
impossible burger. I guess the name is pretty cool. They hit it with the name, but
No, it's something cool. You have to try it at least once.
it didn't taste that different than their regular burger. To be
And then
honest, the
I had
bite,
a Whopper. No, yeah, it's a lot different.
yeah.
Yeah. Like the person that had the Impossible Whopper tried my Whopper, and then after they were like, "Dude, well, why did I even get this?" After trying yours, he's like, "I don't even want this shit."
Why did they get it? Just to try it?
No, because they're like, trying to watch themselves. They're not supposed to be eating fast food anyways.
All right, I got
So
you.
they were trying to be good, but
This is the type of person that probably has the Whopper with cheese normally, but then gets a Diet Coke
yeah.
for the. I hear you. Um, yeah, dude. Don't I? Give me a real burger. What if I gotta eat a veggie burger? I'll eat. Give me a chicken or something else. I'm not really. I get it though. If I was vegetarian, and I wanted to have, I remembered, ooh, that meat, if I could say that,
Yeah.
I guess I would do it, dude. If I was punished and I had to, I would do it. Um, Big Mac's not bad. The sauce kind of makes it for me on the Big Mac.
I always get the double quarter pounder.
Damn.
I like mine in doubles.
Yeah, I could see. You like that
Dou-
old, you like
Double
that
Whopper.
meat patty menage a trois. Is what you're
Yeah.
after there. How about a Baconator?
I don't really care for bacon too much, so I don't really get it.
Dude, all right, I'll see if I can score this when you're here one day. Uh, Fucking, what's up, Chad?
90.
What's up, dog? We're just here talking burgers, bro. Obviously, anybody who knows me knows my favorite movie is Pulp Fiction, and in that movie, they go to Big Kahuna Burger. That's that Hawaiian burger joint, and they have the Big Kahuna Burger, which is there's a recipe online. You can look it up. It's basically it's a burger, and then they put like you kind of grill a pineapple slice, and you put that in there. I think you put bacon in it too. That's how we made it over here. I never thought I would like pineapple on my burger, but that shit was fucking good, dude. Um, you ever tried anything like that?
Pizza. Pineapple and pizza.
Yeah, that's always kind of been in that veggie burger category for me.
It's okay if there's ham.
Ham and
Pineapple.
is that called Hawaiian?
The Hawaiian, yeah.
Okay.
But like if you
Um,
get like pepperoni and pineapple,
dude, I am 95% of the time just straight up pepperoni. Sometimes like some peppers on it too, you know. But I really don't stray too far from that. That's like my go-to.
I'm a sausage and mushroom kind of guy on my pizza.
Like that sausage, huh?
Yeah. I asked for a whole.
Edwin is Edwin is a pineapple pizza guy, and Chad is a pepperoni and
I also like
sausage.
the sausage.
Yeah, also sausage fan. I'm a pepperoni dude. I will, like I said, I'll delve into like some peppers and shit, red
I
peppers,
like
chili peppers.
jalapenos on it too. I like
Yeah,
spicy.
yeah, that's good. And I'm a condiment guy. I'll throw in like a little garlic, a little crushed pepper, some oregano.
Oh, dude, you go out.
Yeah, I'm like,
I usually do Parmesan and the red pepper flakes.
damn, yeah, Parmesan. I remember that was the move. I gotta get a little, yeah, little. What do you call that? Grated or help me
Shredded
out.
or yeah, grated.
Onions. I never really had that on the pizza, 90. I do like that on the
You ever
burger
tried a
too, bro.
supreme?
What is a supreme? Is that like a bunch of meats and shit?
No, a bunch of vegetables. It has onions, peppers, mushrooms, um, red peppers, I believe, and maybe sausage.
I'm kind of down with all that, except like mushrooms.
Dude, I love
I'm not
mushrooms.
really.
I actually started liking mushrooms after I ate it on pizza.
When's the first time you had mushrooms?
On a
That
pizza from Pizza Hut,
or
and like, dude, when I
that
was
you
like, maybe what?
that you liked it is what I'm saying. That you
Yeah,
enjoyed
yeah,
it. That you're like, fucking good.
that, yeah. It's on a pizza from Pizza Hut when I was maybe 12, 13, dude.
And had you had mushrooms before that?
Maybe, but I don't think so. But that's when I started liking mushrooms.
I asked because usually like little kids are not really into mushrooms. My son, he's 7. Shout out to Bruno. Dude, that guy like is a mushroom fiend, dude. He like you no matter how many uh mushrooms you put in front of him, dude, he'll fucking down them, dude, and ask for more, which is kind of weird, I think.
I like mushrooms because it kind of is like a meat replacement too. So it feels like you're eating meat, not a vegetable.
Anchovy, that's another one that I'm not really like that
My
into.
parents love that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, no, I'm pretty basic. But that burger I'm telling you about, dude, that's the shit, bro. That fucking Hawaiian burger. I'm surprised they don't have that like anywhere, dude. If I were to do a restaurant, I would have that on my menu.
probably wouldn't be successful.
Why? Look at all these pizza pineapple people.
No,
Wouldn't
I
they
don't know. I
wouldn't
don't
they
think
also be burger pineapple people
probably.
potentially? You do a burger every once in a while, right?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I
we'll
mean,
do.
like at Mangu
We've
Mangu.
done it
Shout out.
before. Yeah.
He's not a sponsor of the show either. We'll shout him out. Mangu Catering in Cutler Bay for all your catering and lunch needs if you're in the area. Does a burger every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
Dude, time to try Hawaiian burger. Can't go wrong. Oh yeah, buy a couple pineapples, bro.
I don't care for sweets, honestly, myself.
I know, me too. But that combination, you know why? For me, probably because I like the meat kind of well done, so that adds a little bit of little more juiciness there.
Yeah, could be.
Now, I have not had this big Texas burger. I'm not sure. Sounds like something I probably would like. What's the deal on this big Texas burger? Are you familiar with this big Texas burger? 90
No,
MFC is talking about.
no, but I do like Flanagan's.
Yeah, Flanagan's is
You
cool.
worked at Flanagan's.
Shout out to Flanagan's in Hialeah. I did work there. Had fun there. Uh, what did I like to eat there?
The
I mean, the
wings.
ribs. Yeah, their wings. Probably they're more known for those ribs, though, right? That the baby
Yeah,
back rib thing.
both actually. A lot of people like their wings, but yeah, the ribs.
And the Big Daddy burger is their main burger, right? Probably.
Yeah,
Curious what's in that big Texas burger. Because I do like kind of like mesquite or spicy type of stuff. I've been to like, is it Five Guys Burger? That's the other
yeah.
burger. That was okay. I felt kind of too hyped up for me.
Yeah,
Kind of
it's not bad. It's good.
kind of a greasy
Yeah,
burger. You know what? What I like every once in a while, dude, I just take like if I'm on the run and like just got to do something fast where it's not that messy, I'll get like a couple of just fucking basic cheeseburgers from McDonald's. You know, like the
yeah.
basic, and those are pretty whatever.
I like the McChicken. If we're gonna go dollar menu, actually, I even get it just sometimes. I'm like, oh, dude, I feel like a McChicken. And I just buy McChickens, not because of the price or anything, just because I feel like eating them.
You know what I do on the dollar menu sometimes at Wendy's? I'll take their little cheeseburger and get. uh I like that they have a baked potato, which feels like you're kind of doing something healthier, and you could get like a little salad there.
Yeah.
Wendy's kind of just feels like the healthier choice out of all those for whatever reason. I don't know if it's true or not. Tumbleweed, bacon, Flanagan's barbecue sauce, and of course the usual lettuce, tomato, and onions. That sounds pretty fucking good, dude. I have to read up on tumbleweed. I don't know
Isn't
what the fuck
tumbleweed the shit that rolls in the fucking Western movies?
it is. Actually, that's the first thing that popped up when I looked it up. Is he trolling us, or it really has tumbleweed?
I mean, it's the fucking big Texas.
This is the shit that rolls in fucking Ghost Town, right? When the
Yeah.
fucking
When you want to go on a duel.
Clint Eastwood rides into town and shit.
From
From
Flanagan.
fried onions. From Flanagan's is what they call it. All right. It's probably something else. I don't remember that. That might be a newer thing on newer. I worked there fucking
He's saying
20 years
tumbleweed.
ago.
It's fried onions.
Oh, okay.
That's what they call
Got
it in Flanagan's.
Gotcha. All right. And obviously, a lot of drinking happens there.
Yeah.
Right. You ever had a Long Island iced tea?
Not really.
No, never had one.
I probably tried one, but I don't remember it. What
Yeah,
does
I
it
don't
taste like? Iced
recommend
tea
it.
with liquor?
Kind of tastes like an iced tea, dude. Um, I'm a Flanagan's fiend. Been there ever since I can remember. Okay, maybe I just don't fucking remember from the menu. I worked there probably like 15, 20 years ago. I don't remember. Definitely fucking served a lot of those fucking baby back ribs, a lot of those fucking burgers, a lot of those fucking wings, a lot of fucking pitchers of beer. Um, yeah, a lot of sport games. What kind of sucks? Shout out to waiters, servers out there. This is what sucks as a waiter. Got a football game, for example. This college football game. Today there was some college football. College football game, fucking 3.5 hours. So you got a couple dudes sitting there. You know, maybe they drink like 3, 4 pitchers and one appetizer, but they fucking took your table for fucking close to 4 hours or more. While the tip may be, you know, for 3 pitchers of beer and a couple appetizers or whatever, may not be a high number. So even if you tip, you know, 15% or 20, it's probably not good enough because you've taken that person's limited, you know, you only get a certain amount of tables. I remember when it was busy, you have 4 or 5 tables. So like that's it. That table's on lock. You can't really, you want to turn the table, right? So you want to
Yeah.
you probably could have had like 4 families go in and out or more, and then every time you're getting a tip. So if you want to be cool, next time you go to Flanagan's and watch like a game or something like that and you're there, try to take that into account. Tip a little bit more if you're there a long time. That's right. Yeah. The old special. Shit, we could probably go right now get some fucking wings. Social distancing.
Damn, on Mondays it's order a thing of nachos, you get a free pitcher. That's when I like to go.
So you order the nachos and you get a free pitcher of beer.
Yeah. Or you order a pitcher and you get free nachos. One of them.
Yes. Their
It's like,
nachos, I remember, were pretty fucking good.
yeah, it is pretty good.
Yeah.
Mexican Monday, I think it's called, something like that.
So many fucking restaurants, dude, that are just gone. Probably. I mean, I don't know of any off the top of my head here in town, but like, just so many businesses in general, small businesses that are probably just fucking gone, dude.
Or dying.
Hanging on for dear life.
Sucks, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it really does fucking suck, man. It feels like businesses are all going corporate, and you know, at some point it's gonna be fucking. I mean, it already feels like it's Amazon, Walmart, Target,
Disney.
Disney. All right, 90's doing a commercial for Flanagan's, so let's just do the whole commercial. Tuesday is order. This guy knows the whole fucking menu, dude. Tuesday is order a pitcher and get a basket of tumbleweeds. Wings. Wednesday all day, and Thursday is fish dip. Now the fish dip I wasn't a fan of, dude. I'd have it on occasion, but it wasn't my favorite. Oh, you know what I do like from there? Now I remember the mahi mahi. Is it mahi mahi or dolphin? I think dolphin sandwich.
It's the
You
same.
ever had? Is it the same exact shit? I'm always confused on if they're two different fish or they just call it a different thing.
No, yeah. It's the
Okay.
same.
That sandwich, that was my go-to there.
The mahi sandwich.
Put a little fucking lemon on that shit, dude. Yeah, dude, that was the shit. I ate that a lot there for my lunch. I'm trying to remember. Did they give us free lunch? They might have given us free lunch. Oh, by the way, if it's your birthday, I believe your meal is free at Flanagan's. I don't know if they still do that. Used to be back in the day. 90, I'm sure if he's still in the chat, he's gonna know. Believe you get a free meal or a discount off your ticket or something for that. Mahi Mahi's my go-to at Flanagan's, Randy, every time. Hell yeah, dude. That's pretty good shit. I also worked at Hooligans, which was like the rival to Flanagan's. But the one I worked at was like when they tried to come back to the Miami Lakes area, and it was like fine dining, and it didn't really fucking pan out for them. You ever been to I think we have one in the area.
Little Hoolies.
Yeah, that's theirs. You ever been there?
No.
Don't go. Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
J
fuck
Love.
that guy. J Love.
Fucking,
I remember.
fucking douchebag, bro. Had it out with that guy one time. Through my what do you call that thing? Little thing where they bring you
Checkbook.
has a fucking name, dude. The little thing they bring you your fucking checkbook thing. I don't know what the fuck called. I fucking threw that fucking thing at him. That was my last day, obviously, on the job. He was a dick. But shout out to Flanagan's and Hooligans. And I developed some good skills at Hooligans, though. I was able, and maybe this is not even that hard to do. Maybe we'll do it one day when shit opens up and we're in the studio. Like blind beer tasting. I don't know how hard that is, but like I could, with a blindfold, tell you all the beers that they had at the time. That tells you how much beer I drank or I don't know. Maybe that's not that impressive, but it's fun to guess. Well-known beers, though, right? Not like
Yeah.
that microbrewery stuff, like that episode that we did with the beer taste. No, it's like, your Budweiser, Bud Light, Miller Lite, Coors Light, Heineken, all that shit. It'd be fun to do like a whiskey
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
tasting, or like blind whiskey tasting or some shit like that. All right, bro. We got anything else, dude, before we fucking hit it?
No, I think that's it for now.
What do we got coming up? What do we got? What are we looking forward to? Cyber Monday. You did any shopping? Doing any shopping? What's on your Christmas list, dude? Before we go, real quick, maybe somebody wants to get it for you. Maybe Santa's tuning in.
PS5.
You been PS5, dude? That's just hard to get, dude. Where can you get one of those?
I don't know.
Are they still going for like $1,000 on OfferUp and eBay and shit like that?
I'm sure they are.
When is that going to stop?
I don't know. PlayStation already put out that they're gonna be sending out more systems. In a couple before the end of the year, they said.
Makes it tight if Santa's got to deliver that shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's some people paying $1,000 for their PS5.
Yeah, hell yeah, there is.
Let's see what they're going for real quick before we go. What is that on your list for real?
No, dude. For Black Friday, my tattoo guy was doing a sale where he matched your deposit, so I sent him $200. So now I have $400 down for a tattoo. So
That's cool.
I'll be straight with just that. Yeah.
Do you have an idea in mind?
Yeah, it's gonna be Dragon Ball. I'm trying to finish the sleeve. So it's gonna be like a Goku and a Vegeta.
Let's see the sleeve. Show us the sleeve, dude.
I got this guy right here. Go Tanks, Super Saiyan 3. I got the Broly on my forearm right here. And then I got the Goku Black. I'm gonna do this.
Okay, you got the shoulder area.
I'm gonna do my whole like a half sleeve, pretty much.
That's cool. That's a cool promotion.
Yeah.
For Black Friday, Cyber Monday thing.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll be straight with just that. I don't really want anything.
Well, you got the greatest gift that you can get, right, this year?
Yes, of course.
The gift that keeps giving. Or taking. Am I showing the screen?
Yeah.
Now, you got some confirmed pre-orders here. And this one even benefits charity. $800. This dude says he gets it November 12th. Oh my God, I'm getting offers here. So looks like you could get a pre-order for $800. Probably getting close to $1,000 for somebody that has it on hand. I'll wait, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what's happening right now to me with the computer. There's the graphics card. The new ones are coming out, and I want to get one of the new ones. But people are doing the same shit. They're doubling.
Because there's just not enough of them to go around right now?
Right, exactly, because of COVID.
And what is this? Is there a specific brand you're after, or a specific?
Yeah, it's AMD Advanced Micro, and they're
dude,
like,
I have stock in that company.
Yeah,
I think it's the same company.
Went up a little while ago. I watched them. Yeah, they just came out with some new ones. So yeah, they sold out instantly, and you can't get them.
That is like, I don't freaking dabble a lot. I have a little shit here and there. That's like one of the best performing ones I had this year. That company, AMD Advanced Micro something. I don't know. I think they do other shit too. They might have something to do with health shit, like the computer things for health. I don't know. I could be
I'm not
talking out of
sure.
my ass.
But they actually just passed Intel in their CPUs. So now pretty much there's like no reason to get Intel really. They knocked Intel down out of their throne.
Wow. And what are you playing on that? Are you playing yet on the?
No, because I'm missing that part. So I can't really use it.
Because you're building.
But
You're
I'll
building.
right. But I would be playing pretty much every game that I would play on the PS4, PS5.
Every single game is available.
Not the PlayStation exclusives, but the Xbox exclusives, yeah, because it's Microsoft.
What percentage of games are PS5 exclusives that you can get on the PS5? Like one out of how many?
A million? I don't know. There's a lot of games out there, but there's
One
only
out
a
of a
few. There's only like
one out of
4
a million?
exclusives that I know.
Oh, ever? Okay, so it's super rare.
Yeah, there's not a lot, or that you care
Okay.
about, like the Spider-Man one, God of War, The Last
Those are
of
some of
Us.
the exclusive ones.
Yeah. Um,
I'm a total fucking noob.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
That was kind of a bust, right?
Nah, a lot of people
No?
liked it.
Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about.
There's a second one coming out now for the PS5.
How about the Switch? Is that still a thing?
Yeah,
People still.
I like it. Yeah, people still play it.
That's like it's like $300, right?
Yeah, that's like the only place where you can
Yep.
play any Mario game. So if you're into Mario or any Nintendo shit, that's the only way you can play it. Any Pokemon game on there.
It's probably the most kid friendly of all.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kid's is asking Santa Claus for that, so we'll see if the
Yeah.
old man
Can
comes
deliver.
through. Yeah, I don't know, dude. We'll see. I mean, he was also asking for a PS5. I was like, yo, dude, calm down. First of all, there's no game that's really for you on there, you know? And second of all, you already asked for this other thing. So, like, I don't think you've been that good, you know? I want, and I would love to find somebody to come on the show with us one day that can tell us all the ins and out. I want to get the fucking Oculus or the Vive, or PlayStation has one too.
Yeah.
I just don't fucking know, dude. I don't know enough. I haven't read enough of what I should get and which one's good, or what has more games, what has better capacity.
Yeah, it's definitely stuff you should look into before you get one.
Yeah. I don't want to buy it and then be like, oh fuck, I should have fucking bought that one or whatever. All right. I think that's it, dude. We talked a lot of shit, getting up close to the 2-hour mark. If you're watching on the replay or live and you haven't, go ahead and subscribe if you can. That'll help us out. Check out manofactionfigures.com. Thanks, dog. I'm on the other side. All right. And I think that's all we got. And let's see if I can play this music. And we will see you next week. Same place, same time. Boom, 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 boom.